everyone, welcome to Voices Against Violence. I'm your host, Rennu Dhillon. Today we're talking about a question that's often asked and too often judged. Why do women stay in these abusive relationships? When we hear about abuse, whether it is physical, emotional, financial, or psychological, our first reaction tends to be, why doesn't she just leave? But very few of us pause to ask, what does it take to stay? And what kind of hope keeps a woman there believing things might change? Many women don't stay because they're weak. They stay because they are hopeful. Again, I will say this again. Many women don't stay because they're weak. They stay because they are hopeful. Hope is powerful. It's the same hope that keeps us believing people can heal, that love can win, and that things can go back to the way they used to be before the yelling, before the fear, and before the isolation. At first, of course, as you know, there are promises. I'll never do it again. Then there are apologies, gifts, and maybe even moments of tenderness that make her believe the nightmare is over. But what she doesn't realize is that she's being pulled deeper into the cycle, a dangerous pattern where love, fear, and control can all blend together. And then, of course, there is shame. Society tells women to make it work, to be patient, and to forgive. There's the pressure to keep the family together, to protect the children, and to avoid judgment. Leaving can mean losing not just your partner, but stability, community, financial security, and even identity. So what does she do? She stays, not because she doesn't know better, but because she's hoping for better. But here's the hard truth. Change rarely comes from hope alone. Change begins when we stop hoping someone else is going to save us, and we start believing that we deserve to save ourselves. Breaking free doesn't happen overnight, ladies. It starts with small steps. For example, reaching out to a friend, speaking to a counselor, calling a helpline, or simply admitting this is not love. Because love doesn't bruise you. Love does not silence you. And love does not make you afraid to speak, breathe, or exist. So if you're listening today and you're in that place where you are staying, hoping for change, I want you to know this. You're not alone. You're not weak. And you're worthy of a life free from fear. And when you decide to choose yourself, that's when the real change will begin. I'm Rennu Dhillon, and this is Voices Against Violence. Until next time, remember, silence never protects you, but your voice can set you free.